Watch this if you're unhappy with your job or career choice. Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget, and that stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Guys, today I want to talk to those of you who are in a job, right? Or you're down a career path and you're realizing it's not what you wanted. It's not all it was cracked up to be. Or you're just tired and you want to move on to something else. You're not fulfilled, right? And I'm a big believer that you follow your heart. You follow your passion, and they say, don't follow money, follow your passion, and the money will follow. And a lot of cases that's true, and there are exceptions to the rule. However, I say if you're in a position, in a job that you don't enjoy doing, it's like you feel like you're dying a little bit more inside all the time, right? Traditional advice or conventional wisdom, whatever you want to call it, would say, well, then find something you love and start doing that, right? And then there's like that exit strategy from that job, whether, some people go cold turkey and just take a huge leap of faith and leave a job that's paying them well, paying their bills, whatever, and go into a completely new career that may not pay as well, and it may not pay well for a while, and they're ready to assume a lot of risk, or they didn't calculate the risk and what their financial needs are going to be month to month. And what I'm saying is not even necessarily to calculate your risk and to start to go down another career path and sensibly and carefully start to transition your income from, if you could make enough money doing this new thing that's going to meet your basic needs and you're going to be able to survive on it, then make the big jump. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying take a step back before that and instead ask yourself some whys, right? Before you jump off the deep end and are in a full career change. It may not be the career that's the problem here, that's you're having a struggle with. It might just be something else. So, for instance, if you make a career change and you think it's because being your own boss and not answering to anybody is going to be fulfilling because you're tired of answering to a boss. Well, if you come into your own business, you start your own business, your customers are basically going to be your boss, right? Every little complaint, everything you're not getting right, or something that they weren't satisfied with, you are now, instead of just answering to a manager, supervisor, the boss, whoever it is, right? You're going to be answering to a lot of mini bosses, a lot more people telling you what they like or don't like about your product and wanting you to fix their particular specific problem. So you need to take a long, close look inward and see why it is that you want to switch careers. Do you feel like you will have less stress, less anxiety, better work hours? Is it based in your ego? Like, do you feel like whatever career you're in, there's a stereotype or that people look at you that way? So that when you're at gatherings with friends or, socializing, are you ashamed to say what you do? And you think that saying this other career is going to make you look more important? Are you going to feel different about your career? I mean, there's a lot of things and a lot of reasons why people don't necessarily look inside to see what those reasons are of why they want to make a career switch. Maybe it's not your career. Maybe it's your personal life. Maybe it's unfulfilled or unrealized potential that you're struggling with. Whatever it is, there's a lot of reasons why people aren't happy with their jobs, with their careers, with their education choices, whatever it is. And the easiest thing to do is to blame somebody else, right? Like, oh, my parents didn't believe in me, and so I didn't go to that school, or this or that, or, my wife's not supporting me in this career change I want to make. There's a lot of people you can blame, but ultimately, whatever your life is today, generally it's a collection of decisions that have manifest now to where you are. And if you want different results, you've got to do different things in your life. Outside of the possibility of playing the lotto every day and then hitting the big one day. And we all know how that ends up. For most of lotto winners, they end up broke because they never really understood how to manage their money and how to take care of business. So you need to really do a lot of reflective thinking and getting down to the whys. Like, why do you want this? Why do you feel this way? And sometimes it is the job, sometimes it's other things. And so before you do anything, don't make impulsive decisions. Don't make any irrational choices. I think there was a lot of that in 2020 when people had more time at home and time to think about things, and they started making some crazy life choices, whether it was changing their jobs, their career choice, even their choice in partners. So, the thing is life is long, and life is also very short at the same time. So you have time to make choices and to figure out what you want, who you are. But, like the great Gary Vee says, you've got to have that self-awareness. That's one of the greatest things you can have, or to develop, or to work on. And nobody can do that work but you. You have to be the one to seek out the information, which is probably why you're watching videos like this, which is great. But I'm just one voice that's adding to the conversation of life. And my knowledge, wisdom, experience comes from a collection of voices over the years, from books I've read, to mentors, to friends. And the same should be for you. You listen to a lot of voices and ultimately run it through your mind, your filter, and see what makes sense to you, where you can grow, where your shortcomings are, and where you need to come up to be a more whole, balanced version of yourself. And that's all anyone can ever ask for, and to be happy, happy and content with your choices. So good luck with it, you guys. If you want me to elaborate on that, or you have a unique, specific question and personal, please hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys and hear how you're doing, what you think of this content. So take care of yourselves, have a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon.